everyone, my name's Kirsty and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you're all well. I am so excited for today's video because today I'm going to be talking about my 12-week Kayla Itsines sweat transformation. That was a lot to get out of my mouth. I started doing the sweat app 12 weeks ago and I cannot believe that I have managed to actually do something for 12 weeks. I've shocked myself, I've shocked the world, my mum can't believe it. I've exercised for a whole 12 weeks. I know, who could believe it? I can't even tidy my room without playing with stuff on the floor. But I've been really good. I have exercised for a whole 12 weeks using the Kayla Itsines app on my phone. So I want to start off by telling you a little bit about the app, just kind of like the basics of it, how it works, and then also my experience over the 12 weeks, anything I found difficult, what I've loved and maybe what I've not loved quite so much about it. Oh, I've got an itchy back. I got it. And once we've done that, I will then show you my 12-week transformation photos and videos. I think they look amazing. Like, obviously it's not just about the physical change. I didn't necessarily do it to make myself look different at all. However, I think I look so much fitter, so much stronger. I look hot, I know it, I said it, I don't care. Before this, the most walking I'd done was to the co-op to buy a bottle of wine because I couldn't drive because I'd already had, you know, a couple of glasses. To go from that to working out consistently, I am so proud of myself. If you are one of those people that are a little bit like me, you know, do 124 steps at the moment because they walk to the fridge and back 7 or 8 times a day, then don't worry about it. When you decide to exercise, if you do decide to and you eventually want to, you'll do it. There's nothing wrong with you. You just do you, all right? So let's dive in. First thing, how do people talk, right? First things first, let's talk about the app. A little tip, I put it inside the fun box on my phone to make myself think that it was fun. I don't know if it worked. Well, maybe it kind of did something. It is very aesthetically pleasing. I like something with a clean layout, something bright, and this app is definitely that. This is what we are working with. What does the sweat or the BBG guide entail? It's HIIT training 3 times a week and then also list training for another 3 times a week. And then within that there's also a rest day and some rehabilitation work, so a little bit of stuff with the foam roller, or if you don't have one of those, stretching, those kind of things, just to make sure you're not absolutely dead constantly, which is pretty good. But the HIIT sessions go a little bit like this.
I've been waiting all night, watch you blow a mile. Please don't come over, 'cause you're not sober. Yeah, now you know that ain't right.
There are 2 7-minute circuits and then you repeat them twice. You're working out for 28 minutes in total, doing 4 7-minute circuits. So you do circuit 1, then you do circuit 2, then you jump back to circuit 1 and jump back to circuit 2, and then you're done. You have a minute's rest in between each 7-minute circuit, but you can obviously just pause it or whatever and rest as long as you like in between. There's no real hard and fast rules with this. You will do a full body day, a leg day and an abs and arms day, and then from week 6 to 12 it changes to legs, an ab day and an arm day, so the full body is gone, which to be honest I quite like because the full body involves quite a bit of stuff that makes my heart beat fast, and this sounds so bad, I don't really like doing anything that makes me feel like I'm gonna collapse. You know what I mean? I just don't really like getting out of breath in general. So this is probably a pretty rough workout regime for me to choose. But anyway, when it comes to your list days, you have to do between 35 and 60 minutes of list, which is low intensity, steady state cardio. So that can literally be like a walk with your mum or your nan or whoever. It could be a jog, cycle, go swimming, play tennis, basically any exercise that you like to do that just gets your body moving at a relatively similar pace. Unlike HIIT workouts where you're working until you literally feel like your heart's gonna fall out of your ass, LISS is a lot more enjoyable. So I'm a big fan of LISS. The app is really user friendly. You just press on the workout that you'd like to do and it just says press start, you can choose a warm up, and then it just works you through each of the exercises. So say it's arm day and you're doing 10 push-ups, you do your 10 push-ups, press the little next button and then it'll tell you your next exercise. She's got diagrams and videos of all of the exercises, which is amazing because I can literally just copy what she's doing, check that my form's okay, wonder how the hell she manages to do straight leg sit-ups. And yeah, I'll get there. I will get there. I am a list person. I love a list. I write a list every day. I am absolutely addicted. Even if I've already done something before I've written my list, I'll write it on my list so I can tick it off because I'm just one of those people that loves a list. So this app is really, really good for my mental state because when I do leg day, I tick it off and it gives me a little trophy and it's sat there almost like I'm just ticking off my exercise for the week. And as I go along the week, there's a little like sweat thing in the corner and it slowly fills up with water and it's so cute and it's so aesthetically pleasing for me to watch that little thing kind of fill up throughout the week. So I really, really love that. I believe the app is $7.99 a month or £14 a month. I have no idea. I'm gonna look it up. But I think it's really reasonably priced. There are so many different guides on the actual Sweat app. So there is a mind and body, so like a yoga thing. There's also a fierce one by a lady called Chantel. There's Kelsey Wells Power on there as well. So if you're not really feeling the workouts that you're currently doing, you can switch it up and introduce some new things. Obviously a gym membership is much more expensive than that. Also at the moment we can't go to any gyms, so it's been pretty perfect doing this app at home, and I do think you get a lot for your money. Obviously if you're going to buy it and not do it, then it is a waste of money, but if you are actually doing the workouts and you're enjoying them, then I think it's really, really reasonably priced, and I expect if you broke it down per workout it probably comes to kind of next to nothing really. There is also a community tab on the Sweat app. If you want to try and find people that live near you that do BBG, or like, for example, for me, I put messages on for the UK BBG community. Just ask them questions really, and we all like to check in, see how each other are getting on, which is really, really nice. The reason why Kayla has done so well, if you haven't heard of her, you must have been living under a rock because she's got like 2 million Instagram followers, maybe even 3, maybe even 8. I can't remember. But she really kind of started the Instagram fitness thing. However, she is a qualified personal trainer. She doesn't glorify anything that perhaps I don't necessarily agree with. She doesn't tell you to cut out food groups or do anything drastic. She's just someone that was fed up that women weren't seeing the results that they wanted. Nothing was really tailored to them. It was all men's plans and then adjusted for women. So she wanted to make something just for us, which I love. And the reason she's been so successful is because of her BBG community and the Sweat community. So it's all of the girls coming together, cheering each other on. I don't know if you've ever looked at an Instagram post from someone that's doing this guide and you will just see the comments. There's like hundreds underneath, like, well done girl, keep going, you're looking amazing, you seem so much happier, you're glowing, all of these things. They just really boost each other up, and I love that when social media is used for good. I just love it. That's what it was supposed to be there for. I think she's done an amazing job with the app and the community, and it really makes you feel like you're part of something. And I've met some lovely girls from all over the world over this 12 weeks. So yeah, made some friends as well, which is pretty amazing. How did I find the last 12 weeks? They've been alright. I mean, I don't know if you've watched my last video on my binge eating issues and the issues I've had with my weight and exercise in the past. I went into this without putting any pressure onto myself. I knew I wanted to start exercising again. However, my goal had changed. I used to want to exercise because I wanted to be as thin as all of my friends. Now I exercise because I want to live a long, happy and healthy life, be able to run up the stairs, run to get wine, and just do all of the things in life that I want to do. And I don't want to feel like anything's holding me back. I still took progress pictures because, yes, the aesthetic look of myself isn't why I was doing it. However, it is a nice added bonus. We all like to feel and see when our hard work pays off. One bit of advice from me would be, do not put too much pressure on yourselves. In the grand scheme of life, 12 weeks isn't actually that long. Also, the workouts are put automatically into your calendar. You can change them up slightly to change the days, but I would say don't worry if you need to change the schedule. Don't worry if leg day isn't a Monday for you, because Monday is when you get your food shopping, or you know, the girls invite you out for a spontaneous drink and it's ab day and you're like, oh my god, I can't go because it's ab day. No, go! Do whatever it is you want to do. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Your life shouldn't revolve around your exercise program. The exercise program has to slot into your life. And I think that was where before I was getting a little bit confused. So do it when you feel like it. Do it when it's best for you. Do not follow a rigid schedule if that's not what you want to do, because it has to just fit into your life, make you happy and get your butt moving. And that is all it has to do. Please don't panic if it's Tuesday and you haven't done any workouts yet. Even if it's Friday and you haven't done any workouts yet. Like, it's just life. Some weeks it'll go to plan, some weeks it won't. We've got to stop striving for perfection because it doesn't exist. Just accept that you are good enough and all of your attempts are good enough and it'll all be okay. Over the 12 weeks, I think I missed about 4 resistance workouts because either better offers came up, I had some personal stuff going on and I didn't want to drag myself out of bed, or sometimes I just wasn't really feeling it. And I'm not going to force myself to do something if I'm not really feeling it, because that's when I start to hold resistance and I quit. So I really took this with an easy, oh whatever, we'll see how it goes approach, and that has worked amazingly for me. I need to be a bit more chilled when it comes to these things, and I finally feel like I'm at a space in my head where I can exercise safely and not use it to punish myself or punish my body. I use it because I love my body and I want to celebrate it, and I really do feel like I am finally there, and it is the most freeing feeling in the whole entire world. I went straight in at BBG 1.0, which was her like original guide. I don't have a lot of equipment at home. I have a yoga mat. I have some weights which have got like half a kilogram on each side, so they're really quite light. It doesn't bother me. I find the exercise is hard enough without the weights, so let's hold fire there. I would say the workouts are hard. They do get your heart racing. They do get you out of breath. When it comes to the skipping, I don't have a skipping rope. I just literally sit there and do this. Which I probably look seriously ridiculous if anyone's watching me skip with my invisible skipping rope. I would say the workouts are hard and you can make them harder and easier depending on what you put into it. I try my best. All I ever think about is it's one exercise at a time. So I'm not thinking about the next exercise. All I say to myself is, oh, I've just got to do 10 push-ups. I've just got to do 10 push-ups. If I can't do 10 push-ups in a row, I won't. I'll do 2. I will stop, I will do another 3, I will stop, I will do them on my knees, whatever I need to do to get through. So I would say definitely do each exercise at your own pace. Think about your form. That's much more important, not injuring yourself or screwing yourself over by just trying to do everything really quickly as fast as you can because you think that's going to be better for you. In between like each exercise, I rarely can roll over and start on the other one. I have to kind of stand up, have a breather for 5 seconds and then get going for the next one. Some of the exercises, like way down the end of it, it's like a burpee, a push-up and then a tuck jump. I mean, they take me like 2 minutes out of the 7 minutes to do 10 because, well, they're just bloody exhausting. But I don't mind. It's not a race. I'm not competing against anyone. I just want to make sure I do them properly and I don't hurt my back, because that would just be a disaster. How will I ever make it to the fridge? I don't know. The lists I've really enjoyed, because we've been in lockdown and we've just been allowed to get some fresh air once a day. That's when I've been doing my lists. I've just been going for walks. Now we're allowed to meet up with other people. I've been going for walks with my mum, which is so nice. It's been like a bit of quality time for us. How often is it that you get to walk in the afternoon in the sun with a family member on a Tuesday? Like, it just doesn't really happen. I've loved getting out of the house a bit more. I think, I'm saying this because I think, so no one hold me to it, I might try jogging maybe once a week in the future as one of my list sessions. I'm not super strict with my lists. I just go for a walk and I just enjoy it. I try and take in, you know, we live in the countryside, so I try and enjoy the nature. I try not to think about, oh, this is lists. I just try and incorporate into my normal daily life, because that's what I want to do. I haven't changed my eating habits since starting BBG. I eat a relatively healthy diet anyway, and since my problems with binge eating and secret eating and all the shame that I used to have surrounding food, no food for me is off limits. I eat whatever I like. It's usually pretty healthy food, but none of it's good and none of it's bad. I like good food, so I will always be eating good food. I will never give up wine, ever. So my before and after pictures are purely to do, I think, with moving my butt a little bit more. I'm so proud of them. I hope that you like them. I mean, I hope that you can see a difference, because I definitely can. I think the biggest difference for me has probably been my mindset. I do feel a little bit more kick-ass. You know, I just feel like I can do a bit more. I just feel like I've got a little bit more get up and go, which is amazing, and I need it because obviously I'm trying to work full time, and I have my blog that I post on twice a week. Obviously Instagram and YouTube I post on once a week as well. So I need all of the energy going and all of the creative energy. It's definitely helped me feel a little bit more motivated and to get my ass in gear in the morning. There is no feeling quite like after you've done a little bit of exercise. It's just like, I did it. Tick. Let's get on and have a look at my 12-week BBG Sweat App transformation photos and videos. I hope you love them. Say well done to me in the comments, because I am well proud of this. If you are also a BBG girl, woman, let me know what you think about it. Drop your Instagram handles down below so I can go and support you on your Instagram pages. So yeah, let's have a look.
Remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild. Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Well, colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system.
Okay, so come on then. What did you think about those? I know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. If it inspired you to go and do some exercise, then that is amazing. If it inspired you to go to the co-op and get a bottle of wine, that is also amazing. But thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world. Please like, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll be posting more videos like this just to keep you updated on all things in my life, wellness, all of that stuff. So yes, I will see you all again really soon. Hey now, hey now.